Can we be honest for a minute? Are you really okay? Yes, you. Are you okay? Or have you just become so good at pretending that even the people around you can't tell the difference anymore? Because lately, I have realized something. So many of us are carrying things we never talk about. The firstborn who is tired of being everyone's helper. The lastborn who feels nobody takes them seriously. What about the mother who hasn't had time for herself in many years? The father who is silently carrying the financial burden of the family. The husbands who feel like he is failing but cannot say it out loud. The wife who smiles in family pictures but cries in the bathroom. The entrepreneur who keeps posting wins online but he or she is secretly struggling to keep the business alive. The 9-to-5 worker who wakes up every morning already exhausted. The student who feels lost and absent and doesn't know what to do with life. The only child who carries loneliness nobody sees. The orphan who wishes they had someone to call mom or dad. The person everyone runs to for advice but who has nobody to talk to. Nobody talks about how hard it is to start over. Nobody talks about outgrowing friends. Nobody talks about feeling left behind while everyone else seems to be moving forward. Nobody talks about being surrounded by people and still feeling lonely. Nobody talks about the pressure to succeed, the pressure to marry, the pressure to have children, the pressure to be strong, the pressure to have everything figured out. And honestly, some of us are tired. Tired of pretending, tired of saying, I am fine, tired of carrying everything in silence. What if we stop pretending? What if we finally had a place where we could talk about the things we whisper about, the things we hide, the things that keep us awake at night, the questions we are afraid to ask, the pain we don't know how to explain. A place with no judgment, no fake perfection, no filters, just real people, real stories, real conversations. Because maybe the reason many of us feel alone is because everyone is suffering silently. And maybe hearing someone say, me too, I feel that way too, could change everything. That's why I want to welcome you to What Nobody Talks About podcast. A place we talk about life, the beautiful parts, the messy parts, and everything in between. And trust me, the conversations we're about to have will make you laugh, will make you cry, will make you think, and maybe even help you heal. There are things happening in your life, in your marriage, in your friendships, in your career, in your family that nobody prepared you for. And we are going to talk about all of it. So before I leave, I want you to answer this honestly. What is one thing you are going through right now that nobody knows about? Leave it in the comments. One thing I want you to remember is this: you are not alone. You are not the only one, and you don't have to carry it alone. This is a safe space, and this is the only beginning. Episode 1 is coming, and trust me, you will want to be here when the conversation begins.